Hello, we'll be reading on Scorpio. And as I said, it will be Scorpio and Sagittarius. Okay. And so, because Scorpio is a water sign and also it's a dark sign, and Scorpio is the eighth house. So, it's the house of what? Darkness, sickness, health. It's about those things. So, but when you have Sagittarius, which is the which is the ninth house, they're neighbors. But Sagittarius is about fun, excitement, humanitarianism, giving. So let's see how these two signs are going to come together in this reading. How about that? Well, we already see Pentacles, so we see the Ace of Pentacles. So that's earth and that's material. We also see another pentacle, which is three. So there is something going on in the earthly realm and the material realm. And usually the number three has to deal with working something out. It could be apprenticeship. It could be working with someone, working on a project. It could be some kind of contract of you or getting a business started. It could be anything like that, but it's materialized. It's materialism. So I definitely see a new idea with you and someone else wanting maybe to go and get this business or get this idea started and off the ground. But then I see that maybe I see the seven of clubs. That's indicating to me this is fire, that one is really exhilarated about it, really putting a lot of effort. However, but I feel as though one feels as though they're putting more in than other. So it seems like there is some kind of imbalance. It's like you started out with the same dream, but the energy level is not equal to this. So it seems like in this three, you're there, y'all agree, you got this contract, but you seem like you're somebody. And I'm saying it's you, Scorpio. You filled with all this fire and energy, but now you feel like you've been left alone with the project. Whew. So what we see here, we see judgment, and judgment is a job of good work. However, I see a schism, and the schism is that you may feel that you entitled to more, but the contract is for the both of you. And even though that person may have not carried their weight as you may feel, there seems that there is a conflict that really have you down and that you feel broken about it. You don't want to share business with it. You don't think it's fair. You don't think that person carried their weight. Things like that. Something on that level. And so what I see is that you just need a healing time. It's nothing you can do with it. We live, we learn, we grow. You learn. Next time when you make an agreement and you get involved with someone, make sure that they are as enthusiastic as you are. And sometimes people just lie. Sometimes people are just not honest. They're just looking for a fix. And once you locked into a contract, you locked in. But now what you can do, you can make clauses. If this person doesn't do this, if this person doesn't do that, you can know now your mind is more open to when you do go into contracts. You're more broad in Scorpio and you're more wiser now. So take this as a learning lesson. Get up off of the seat of do nothing, feeling sorry for yourself, and get up and say, hey, you know what? New day. I learned. I got bit. I've learned from that. And go on. Don't let this Scorpio let you sit and stew. You know how you can sit and stew and become bitter and withdrawn. Well, we're in the winter season. And winter's approaching. We don't want to hold on to that negative energy. So let's just shake that off and let's just get on with the getting on. Let's see what the outcome card says for you. You know, sometimes we do make wrong decisions. We trust people, right? And you feel like you was left holding the bag for whatever. Maybe they didn't come up with that, and whatever, the contract was signed and you had to carry the weight of it and the work of it. And you feel very disappointed by that. And I don't blame you. It says to run, to move with speed. In other words, I'm taking that as to whoever you're working with, it's over. Don't deal with them. Don't work with them. You already know what they're about. And last, you don't need the stress. Let it go. You learned the lesson. It was a costly lesson, but you learned. And now you know when you're working with people, make sure you put in clauses in your contract. From the person you work with, hey, you got a bum deal. Move on. It's time for judgment. Judgment says move on and go on. Forgive, forget, take it as a learning process and let that stress off your back, Scorpio. You got this. Rooting for you. That's my read.